All right, everyone. Happy Tuesday. Yes, this is Miss Manuelos. Today is Tuesday, April 11th. And I did mention yesterday that I will be out today. So I gave you a brief explanation of what you're going to do, but I also thought that this video will help remind you of what to do. So today you are going to calculate your GPA from your report card on ARIES. And then we're going to end with a survey on your career cluster, okay? A reminder that you have a binder check that includes agenda. So make sure you are writing in your agenda. Make sure your binder's organized. And then you also this week have a focus note check. So you have to pick a class from this week. Any notes, so whatever notes you've taken, you're going to choose one and make sure you complete all the phases of focused note taking. So make sure whatever note you decide to use, that's not AVID, you have a topic, essential question, you have your notes. Your notes are annotated or processed by highlighting, circling, chunking. You also have connect thinking, so that means there's questions on the left-hand side of your notes or on Post-its, but you have some connecting thinking, some questioning going on your notes. And then lastly, you have a summary. So a reflection and summary of your notes. It could be at the bottom of your notes, it could be on the back of your notes, or it could be on a Post-it. Okay, so just remind you that you have that going on Friday. All right, but today you have the following essential questions, 3 main focuses. So the first one, how do I calculate my GPA? Number 2, what are my goals for the next 6 weeks? And then lastly, what career cluster do I want to learn more about? Okay, so all 3 of these, they should be answered by the end of the period. All right, so let's get on to GPA calculation. So if I can get a volunteer or if our guest teacher can go ahead and pass out this handout. This is what we're going to complete first, is your GPA calculation. Put your name, today's date, almost forgot the year, okay? And you're going to complete all steps, step 1 through 7, but let me refresh your memory on how to get to your report card. All right, so you will need to log into ARIES. And to access your report card, if you remember, on the left-hand side, you'll see grades. So it is not like your profile, like right when you log in, you see your classes, you see your grades. What I want is your report card grades. So let's go to grades, and then you have to click grades again. You have to click it twice. Okay, so you see these options. So click grades twice. And then your report card will show up. And the report card that we're going to use today, it says S2 for semester 2, and it says GP2. So that is the second grading progress. So all of it should be highlighted in yellow, kind of like this, but it'll be right here. Those are the grades that I would like for you to use to calculate your GPA. Okay, so you are going to tell me what grade you got for each of those classes, how many A's, B's, C's, D's, and F's you ended up with for that progress report. Then I need you to do a little bit of math, so use the same numbers here, and then this part is doing the math to see how many points are earned. And then add up your points, Step 5 are for students that have honor classes. If you have an honor class with a C or better, then you get to add a point here. So for example, if I have 3 honor classes and they're all a C or better, then I get 3 extra points. So I'll put +3. So that way I get to add those 2. So that way my GPA gets weighted higher. And then divide the total grade with the number of classes. Most of you have 6 classes, so you'll end up dividing it by 6. And then your GPA will get tallied up right here after this division part. Okay. Once you're done calculating your GPA, on the back side, it is the semester 2, grading progress 2, and we're looking at the report card of grading progress 2. So you're going to answer these questions at the bottom. You will not turn this in. You're going to hang on to it. We will eventually, take a picture of it and put it in our AVID portfolio. So I will be giving you credit for it, and we will be using it as evidence. So once you're done with this, you're going to hang on to it. Okay. Let me go over the directions for the remainder. That way we can stop the video and you can get going. All right. So once you're done, you are then going to log into Canvas, and you are going to access this survey. It's called Career Cluster Survey. And basically there are 16 career clusters, and you're going to end up choosing one of the career clusters for your research. Okay. So please take your time, read each cluster and the careers that fall under that cluster. So here's an example. This is the first cluster. If you read it, it gives you a brief description. And then these are some careers that fall under that cluster. You're going to read it and click on any careers that interest you under that cluster. You can select none, one, or all of them. Okay. Then at the very end, you're going to be selecting the cluster of your choice. So which one interests you the most, you are going to collect, or you are going to select, and you're going to let me know. This is going to help me with our next units, exploring careers. So again, please choose wisely. This is what you're going to learn more about, whichever one you end up choosing. Okay. So those are the 3 things that you need to do. Okay, so you need to calculate your GPA, you need to do your GPA goal setting, and then you need to complete the survey. Those 3 things, you have the whole period, but some of you may finish all 3 things in like 15 minutes. So if time allows, quietly do the following. Organize your binder, update your agenda, be ready for Friday's binder or agenda check. You may complete homework from other classes, including Alex, or you may get your focus notes ready for Friday's check. Okay? As long as you are getting your work done for AVID and you are quietly working and not being disruptive for our guest teacher. That's all I want for you guys from today. Okay? All right. With that said, I'm done talking, so that way you can get to work. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a good day.